Hello. Good evening.
Yep, we live.
All right. So, okay, you've got to mute that stuff. Okay, guys. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Farm. Hey, me Blondie. Okay, so there's a couple things that we kind of want to show y'all about what has been happening over here in Tucson. So, let me pull that up real quick.
Well, the first one, let's show them this one first.
Which one?
I have it on my phone.
Well, I've got it too. I've got all the... Okay. So you want me to show them this one first?
Well, did they know about the about removing all the stuff out of the yard?
Yeah, they already know
The
all
memorial
that
stuff?
stuff.
Okay.
You guys already heard about all that stuff that got removed from the memorial, right? I'm pretty sure y'all already saw all that stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, it is bullshit. It is. So there's a few things that we want to show you, a few videos. As soon as we get a little more people in here, we'll show you these videos. In the meantime, if you want to call in, you have the number 520-276-6183. If you want to do some call-ins, I'm ready for that. If you have anything you want to add, you want to say, excuse the way I look right now. I just got done with pickleball, so I'm kind of sweaty and nasty. I look horrible, but hey, it's all good. So I gotta pull it up.
Let's give a big shout out to everybody that I see in the chat room real quick here. Me Blondie's in the house, welcome. Farms in the house. Phyllis Hall, welcome in, guys. Kimberly Kimberly Whittle, welcome in. Lisa Cranford, welcome in. We got OMA Kim, Gigi in the house. We've got Green Bay Mix. Welcome, guys. Welcome. All the way from Wisconsin, I believe. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, your sister's in the house. What's up, Kathy?
My
Good to see
sister.
Kathy.
That's my sister.
Kathy Mitchell. Catherine Mitchell.
That's my sissy.
What's up, sis? How you doing? Good to see you. I gotta go get something to drink. But Ann's gonna be she's gonna be showing you guys some of the local news media that came out. The neighbors. This is the neighbors' response to what happened and what they thought was going on around their neighborhood. So I know a lot of people were waiting on that to come out, and I know I was. So I think we wanted to show you guys that. But let me go get something to drink, and I'll be right back. And Ann's going to get it all set up here for you guys.
I'm setting things up real quick on my computer so that way we can show you what is going on in our wonderful, wonderful city of Tucson. Oh, that's Todd's phone. Okay. So, of course y'all heard. Have y'all heard what's going on in Tucson about the streamers and all that? The neighbors spoke out today and did some interviews with the local media. And of course they had to go they had to be, hidden for their privacy because they're so concerned and so worried that they're going to be in harm's way because of this. They're really upset about it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Phyllis. I really don't look good, but whatever. Anyway, so I want to show you this video real quick. All right. So let me grab you guys and put you over here so that way we can... Oh, can you grab those?
What are those?
Those are my stands. It's my stand. Okay, so hold on one second. Okay, thank you. I just need to put my stand back real quick. Okay, so here is the video that I wanted to show y'all. And hopefully y'all can hear it and see it.
You guys need to watch this video.
We are going in depth tonight. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. We've told you about the recent crackdown on what the Pima County Sheriff calls unlawful behavior by content creators in a Catalina's Foothills community. Tonight, over 4 months after Nancy Guthrie disappeared, we are hearing from some of the neighbors in that community speaking out for the very first time. And what it's been like to live there, not just having to comprehend the loss of their friend and the ongoing investigation, but the aftermath in their neighborhood.
A bunch of
News for
bullshit.
Tucson's Monica Garcia joins us from the newsroom with their story. Monica.
Hey there, Sean. For months now, the Pima County Sheriff's Department tells us they've taken call after call from people who live in Nancy's neighborhood complaining about streamers disrupting their lives in the form of things like trespassing, harassment, the blocking of roads, they tell us, and simply disrupting peace in their community. Now, we've heard from many of these neighbors taking their calls right here in our newsroom. They tell us they not only live in fear of the person who took Nancy, but they also say they live in fear of a group of streamers who are making living there a neighborhood nightmare. Tonight, asking us to conceal their identity out of fear of retribution, they share their stories. It seems like this, a streamer live streaming himself using a portable toilet in the neighborhood and then appearing to dump its contents on the ground. And this one, an exchange between a streamer and a resident walking down the street
Get out of here.
when the resident told the streamer to leave.
I'm not going to get out of here. What are you going to do if I don't get out of here, bud? Clown. Too bad you're talking in front of your own daughter.
Then there's the people trespassing on neighbors' properties.
Call the cops on you and get you cited. Get out of here.
Neighbors say they've had enough. They speak to us on condition of anonymity, saying they don't know how to make the circus stop.
I don't understand why anybody has the right legally to do what they're doing.
Modeling shoots in front of a crime scene and what appears to be a bus tour.
Whole group of folks stopping by, guys.
And streamers live streaming a crime scene reenactment.
1 a.m. in AZ. Okay.
Complete with a mask.
No way. A total stranger came into the neighborhood.
And they say what started as interest in the case has turned into a circus.
Even though this is a national incident or it has caught the world's attention, it doesn't change the fact that we're still private citizens.
We feel like we're in a fishbowl with targets painted on our backs.
Another neighbor tells News 4 Tucson what we expected to be some peace and mourning after the large number of media trucks left 2 to 6 weeks later has not turned out to be the case for the area around Nancy's. What has followed has been sad and disrespectful.
Uh-oh, here comes...
We're told neighbors are constantly filmed and put on blast on the internet, some with their names, addresses.
What a douche.
And in some cases, insinuations that they had something to do with their missing neighbor.
Community has grown stronger and neighbors are more connected, but it's largely driven by fear. Not only for what happened with Nancy, that we're still waiting for answers, but some kind of information on, but also that we now have random streaming YouTube individuals who sit down on the corner, they walk up our homes, they walk up our driveways, people just wanting information. And there's no way for us to feel safe and secure coming and going from our homes because most of us are constantly being filmed.
So what, if anything, can be done for people who live in this neighborhood? Tomorrow we go in depth with what steps the county has already taken and what a First Amendment attorney has to say about the neighbors' concerns. In the newsroom, I'm Monica.
So, with that being said, I call the bullshit card, and I'm going to say the bad word, the bullshit card, because it is bullshit. Because one, okay, they're not showing what the neighbors were doing, the drivers driving past what they were saying to the streamers to get the reactions of the streamers. Am I right or am I wrong on that one?
Okay. Can I say something real quick?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what you guys are seeing on there is snapshots of certain things that they are been watching all these streams for who knows how long. And all they're doing is just taking little snapshots and they're like, we've got this. They're just documenting all the little bad things that happens when we get pissed off about certain stuff when we're out there. So we start venting, and that's exactly what they're finding on us, is the things that we vent on. Alex, he vented because he got in a fight with Sue Ellen. So he decided to put his tent up that night, to go in there to do his business. And who knows, I mean, he says he didn't do it, but according to what it shows on there, it shows that he did. But it's just a snapshot, you know?
And the whole thing with him arguing with the guy in the jacket, the yellow jacket, you already know because you guys have seen the stream when he did that. The neighbor is the one that came up and told him, get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language, but that's what he said to Alex. And Alex retaliated and said what he said. You know, he needs, you know what I'm saying? So they're taking this stuff, and it's typical media. Yeah. They take everything and they twist the stories to make They
make the citizens look bad instead of the neighbors.
And it's like, nah.
The ones that are trying to cover the whole story and give everybody the update of everything that's going on, and they make us look bad.
Yeah. So, this is it's just a bunch of BS in my opinion. It's a bunch of BS.
And of course, Alex is bored out there, you know, half of the time, so he's trying to find content that he can give to you guys and try to make it a little bit fun, you know, while he's out there as well.
And I don't know if
he's a comedian.
If y'all saw this one either, I have another one that y'all should watch. I want you guys to watch this one too. Okay, hold on 1 second. Here's another one that you should watch.
The fallout continues tonight after the Pima County Sheriff took action against 3 YouTubers he says disrupted a Catalinas Foothills neighborhood with unlawful behavior. Charges range from obstruction of highway or public thoroughfare to being a public nuisance. News for Tucson's Monica Garcia is live with us tonight. She's been following this all along from the beginning. She's now joining us from the newsroom, the latest on the enforcement action. Monica, what have you uncovered?
Yeah, Sean, a lot happening here. We did learn of the stricter enforcement in an interview we have scheduled with the sheriff on Monday on a different story that we were doing. So that crackdown, the sheriff says, is happening in the neighborhood of Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Savannah Guthrie, who disappeared over 4 months ago. He says it follows numerous and constant complaints from people living in that neighborhood, claiming individuals are trespassing, blocking roadways, and disrupting the peace of the neighborhood. The sheriff says the calls and patrols in that area have been extensive, and his deputies have gone above and beyond to communicate with content creators there to help keep the peace, but to no avail. Nanos went on to say that he supports everyone's First Amendment rights, but says the behavior in that neighborhood has gone beyond that.
And we started getting calls from the neighbors about actually a certain group of these, I'll use the word YouTubers, But the complaints got to be pretty egregious in that the behavior of those individuals was becoming pretty scary, pretty frightful to the neighborhood.
And so the sheriff also tells us that he has the support of the Pima County attorney. We reached out to her and she sent us this statement on the charges. She says the sheriff was advised by PCAO of the potential criminal charges available involving misdemeanor public nuisance citations given neighborhood reports of chronic challenges. These cases, like all other cases, must thoroughly be evaluated to see if they reach the threshold for prosecution in our office. And so, Sean, as for the 3 YouTubers accused in this case, they've all taken to their individual platforms disagreeing with the charges against them, accusing the sheriff of being unconstitutional. We will continue to follow the story from the newsroom. I'm Monica Garcia. Back to you.
So, yeah. That is what came out earlier today, this evening, about about what was going on. So, what are your opinions, guys? To me, I think it's a bunch of BS. Nobody was fearing for their lives. It's a bunch of bullshit. Excuse my language, sorry.
Yeah, there was absolutely nothing on Juice on that whole thing at all. You know, they missed that whole part. All they showed was Alex. And they showed JLR stuff.
They showed Juice saying, what a bunch of douches.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
But why did he say that those people were a bunch of douches? Probably because those people yelled something out the window, like they always do.
Well,
or
they sped across. Or
they were going too fast.
Yeah,
which is another thing.
Yeah, he almost hit him. So now they're saying, "Oh, he's in the roadway."
Yeah,
he was blocking the roadway. So they got him on that charge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did. They told Juice. They told Juice it was okay for him to come back there and just stay on the easement. As long as everybody was on the easement and not in the road, blocking traffic, which we never did, but then it was okay to come back. And now all of a sudden, you know, and tell them about what you think happened with the roof incident that you were telling me earlier.
The roof incident?
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than they were recording.
You were suspecting there was a police officer up there on that roof.
Oh, yeah. Well, there could be possibly. I mean, it's just speculation. I mean, there could be somebody up there standing guard the whole time as well. You know? And then there's that guy that pulls up in that white Tesla. Whatever, who knows what he's doing? I think maybe he's going out and he's replacing the SD card or something in there, or even the cassette tape to take it back to see what's going on, to review what's going on. Who knows? I mean, we found out some other details too today that could be possibly what was it that I called you today. I called Ann today at work and I told her, I said that maybe there's possibly something up there on that hill that they don't want us up there on. Because I know as soon as Alex went up there, this all got out of hand. It totally got out of hand. So, I mean, as soon as Alex started putting all of his stuff up there and started camping up on top of the hill, I'm thinking that vacant house where the Bobcat's at, there's possibly there's nobody living in that house, right?
I don't think so.
I'm thinking there's something behind that house. They don't want us to be over there by that house and up in that hill area.
I don't know.
So I'm I'm kind of thinking there's something up there that Sue Ellen's trying to protect. But what is your? You had your phone number. If you wanted to take some calls, we can get some reactions from people.
Yeah, if y'all anybody want to call in, 520-276-6183 is the number to call. 520-276-6183 if you want to call. My line is open and ready for you. Yeah, this is just crazy. It's just getting way out of hand. And, and you're right, Phyllis, there was no scary behavior going on. There was nothing scary going on with the YouTubers. So that was a bunch of BS, in my opinion. Bunch of BS.
Yeah. I would like to know if that security guy has been going over to the house. He also knows who's removed the memorial. The guy in the Tesla.
Yeah.
He's going up there and replacing videotape and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He also knows who removed the memorial. Maybe it was him that removed it.
I don't know.
And he also knows who put the freaking rocks and the cactus and the poop there.
Well, we all know now because Sue Ellen admitted it on camera.
Well, then we need to file a charge on her.
Yeah, why?
We need to take a video clip of her and then send it to the sheriff, or just call it in.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, how is she getting away with all this crap, putting feces on the side of the road with boulders and cactus, and they don't do anything about it? Oh, don't worry, it's okay. Even though it's totally illegal, that's illegal dumping on a public easement. But that's okay. Nobody, let's just...
It's the neighbors against the citizens right now, is what it is. They don't want any citizens there. So...
I don't know. It is a health hazard. And I have called the health department and I complained, and obviously they haven't taken care of it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I have no idea what else to do. I can only do so much. So, I don't know. And I saw a comment saying in someone's freezer in the neighborhood, of course, in my opinion, and allegedly. Ooh. At this point, anything's possible. I mean, exactly. She's the one obstructing the easement by illegally dumping rocks. Exactly. Yeah, I think the Tesla guy is in charge of dealing with the camera situation, especially on the roof. Because he was caught by 857 on the roof messing with the camera. So, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, we don't know. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't know what's going on with our great city of Tucson.
Right, but if any of the other searchers are watching our stream right now, we'd like to hear from you as well.
Teresa says, hi, I tried to email you, but it's not going through. Can I text you some pictures and go over them with you guys? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Someone called the sheriff about the rocks. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to show you guys on another video. Let me see, where was it? Oh, was it this one? Let me see if it was this one. I think it was this one. Hello. I think it was this one. Oh, come on. I have to do all this crap. I don't remember what my password is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was this one.
Investigators
It was this one. I want to show you guys this one.
recovered from that
How do I rewind this?
degraded voicemail.
Oh, stop.
Looks like a TikTok video.
No, it's not.
Tell you everything you need
Can
to
you right-click
know
on?
about what was happening inside that.
Huh?
Right click on it, go to inspect, and then see if you can pull the source up on it of the video.
It's Facebook, Todd.
I understand. You can pull up the source of the video. Scroll it over.
Why?
Because you can get the source of how the videos, where the video is located at. Keep going, I'll show you. Let me see this. I'll show you.
Why do we need to know?
I'm gonna get to the source.
Hold on, guys. I don't know what he's doing.
It has to be playing for it in order to get the source.
Okay, we don't care. We really don't care about that stuff.
All right.
Okay.
House that night. Important change, not comfortable.
Hold on.
Tomorrow. 6 hours later, a masked figure appeared at her front door.
Up at the top, there's a play and a pause button next to the speaker.
Oh. Okay, but I'm trying to rewind it.
Well, just refresh the page.
All right, hold on, guys. Oh, come on.
Get out of that. You don't even have to you don't have to log in. Just stop it.
All right. This is not the beginning, though. Is it?
It is.
Okay,
It was.
guys. Here's another one that I want you to check out real quick. Oh, if I don't mess this up, hold on one second. Okay. This is another one from Facebook that I wanted you to see.
Smell and a masked man at the door. At 7:40 in the evening, Nancy Guthrie stepped away from a dinner table and called her attorney. She knew the office was closed on a Saturday. She called anyway. And the three phrases investigators recovered from that degraded voicemail audio tell you everything you need to know about what was happening inside that house that night. Important change, not comfortable. Tomorrow. 6 hours later, a masked figure appeared at her front door, disabled her camera, and 41 minutes after that, her pacemaker went silent. Nancy Guthrie did not disappear randomly. She disappeared because of what she knew, because of what she had found, and because of what she was 48 hours away from doing about it. And by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why that Saturday dinner was not a normal evening, and exactly what that voicemail cost her. If you are new to the Crime Journal, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. Every fact in this video comes from verified reporting court documents and confirmed law enforcement sources. What is unverified is clearly labeled. To understand what happened on the night of January 31st, you have to start 3 weeks earlier. Because that is when Nancy Guthrie began to understand that something was very wrong. In early January 2026, Nancy started printing her bank statements. All of them. Checking accounts, credit cards, investment portfolios. She spread them across her kitchen table in the Catalina Foothills house, where she had lived since 1973. And she went through every single line with a pen. Nancy had managed her own finances for 38 years as a widow. She was not learning how to read a bank statement. She was auditing one. And what she found disturbed her enough to start telling people about it. One friend would later tell the FBI that Nancy mentioned it on a phone call in mid-January. I don't understand some of these charges. They don't look right. Another friend recalled Nancy saying she wanted to review investment decisions that had been made on her behalf. Decisions she hadn't fully understood, hadn't fully approved. A third friend said Nancy confided in late January. I think I need to talk to my lawyer. I need to make sure everything is in order. Watch that progression. These charges don't look right. Becomes decisions made without my approval. Becomes I need a lawyer. 3 friends. 3 separate conversations, 3 escalating stages of alarm. Every one of those friends repeated Nancy's exact words to the FBI. By the last week of January, Nancy had made her decision. She called her attorney's office and scheduled an urgent meeting. February 3rd, Tuesday, 10 in the morning. She wanted to revoke the power of attorney she had granted to Tommaso Scioni. She wanted to change her will. She wanted to cut off his access to her finances permanently. And then something shifted. Between booking that Tuesday meeting and the end of the month, Nancy kept digging. She kept printing statements. She kept marking discrepancies. One friend told the FBI that Nancy said during another call, "I don't know where some of this money went." Another friend recalled Nancy using a phrase that lands very differently when you know what happened next. She said she needed to get control back, not take control, get it back. Nancy believed control had already been removed from her. And by Saturday, January 31st, she decided waiting until Tuesday was no longer safe. Now understand what Nancy was walking into that evening. She drove to her daughter Annie's house for dinner. Annie's husband Tommaso was there, the same Tommaso who held her power of attorney, the same Tommaso whose financial access Nancy was 48 hours away from destroying permanently. And at 7:40 in the evening, nearly 2 hours into that dinner, Nancy stepped away from that table, walked out of the room, and called her attorney's voicemail. "Important change. Not comfortable. Tomorrow." Then she walked back to the table, sat down, and finished the meal. 4 hours. Everyone who spoke to investigators afterward described the evening the same way. Normal. Either Nancy Guthrie was the greatest actress in Tucson that night, or the word normal is doing a tremendous amount of work in someone's statement. At 9:48 in the evening, Tommaso drove Nancy home. He walked her inside. He later confirmed to investigators that he watched to make sure she got inside before he left. At 9:50, the garage door closed. Nancy was alone. For 3 hours and 57 minutes, nothing created a digital record. No outgoing calls from Nancy's phone. No text messages. No activity on her security system. The house went dark and quiet, and then the window opened. At 1:47 in the morning, Nancy's doorbell camera captured its final footage. FBI technicians recovered residual frames from Google's servers. A masked figure approached the front door wearing a backpack. The figure reached up and tapped the camera lens twice with a gloved finger, checking whether the device was transmitting live. Then the figure reached to a potted plant near the entrance, pulled off several leaves and covered the lens. Seconds later, the camera disconnected completely. That sequence is not improvisation. Tapping the lens is a diagnostic check. Covering it with organic material rather than smashing it is noise discipline. This person had thought about this camera, studied its placement, worked out an approach that neutralized it without alerting anyone through sound. And the FBI confirmed that same doorbell camera had captured footage of someone approaching the porch on at least one previous occasion. Days before, possibly weeks. Someone had visited Nancy's property before the night she disappeared, scouted the camera angles, tested the approach, then returned to execute. At 2:12 in the morning, a second security camera on Nancy's property registered a motion alert. This camera was not recording video. Nancy did not pay for cloud storage on that device. But the motion sensor logged the event. Someone was moving around the property. At 2:28 in the morning, Nancy's pacemaker logged a disconnect event. The medical device implanted in her chest, designed to monitor her heart rhythm around the clock, stopped detecting signals from her body. 41 minutes, camera at 1:47, motion at 2:12, pacemaker at 2:28. Inside that window, someone entered Nancy's home with no forced entry, no broken windows, no kicked-in doors, no pry marks on any lock. Whoever came in either had a key or Nancy opened the door herself. They navigated through a dark house. They reached Nancy. They controlled her. They moved her from wherever she was through the house, out the front door, down the walkway, and into a vehicle. They left blood on the porch, droplets trailing from the door toward the street. Michael Baden, one of the most respected forensic pathologists in the country, examined photographs of those droplets and stated, Nancy Guthrie is bleeding from some area, either the hands or the face. They are entirely consistent and indicative of occurring during an abduction. DNA testing confirmed the blood as Nancy's. Her purse was still inside the house, her wallet, her phone. The living room and kitchen were undisturbed, no drawers emptied, no jewelry missing. This was not a burglary. Whoever entered that house came for one thing, Nancy. And they came exactly 6 hours and 7 minutes after she left a voicemail saying she needed to make important changes and could not wait until Tuesday. Now let us talk about what that Tuesday meeting actually represented, because this is not just about one appointment. Power of attorney is a legal instrument that authorizes one person to make financial decisions on behalf of another. Pay bills, manage investments, authorize payments, move money between accounts, sell assets, use property as collateral. Nancy gave that authority to Tommaso Cioni, her son-in-law, married to her daughter Annie. On paper, it is a gesture of trust. In practice, it is unrestricted access to everything you own. Nancy's Catalina Foothills house was worth approximately $800,000, paid off completely. Pure equity. With power of attorney, someone could leverage that equity, home equity lines, refinancing, collateral for business ventures. And the homeowner might not discover it until unfamiliar paperwork arrived in the mail. Nancy had retirement accounts from her years at the University of Arizona, savings, investments. Not lavish wealth, but substantial enough to fund a comfortable retirement. And substantial enough to matter enormously to someone with the legal authority to access it unsupervised. Here is the systemic trap. When you grant someone power of attorney, the legal system treats every transaction they make under that authority as presumptively authorized. If they move $10,000, the default assumption is that you approved it. Proving otherwise requires the grantor, the elderly person, to testify. I did not authorize this. I did not know this was done against my wishes. Without that testimony, prosecutors face an almost insurmountable burden. And here is the part that changes everything about this case. Nancy disappearing before Tuesday did not just prevent a meeting. It removed the only person whose testimony could convert suspicious transactions into criminal charges. It froze every legal arrangement in place. The power of attorney remained active. The will remained unchanged. The access remained intact. Because the only person who could revoke that document was not there to sign the revocation. Nancy alive meant prison. Nancy gone meant silence. That is the equation. The FBI recovered 2 DNA profiles from the scene. One from inside Nancy's home. One from a glove discovered 2 miles from the property. 2 different males. Neither profile exists in the Cody's criminal database. 2 people carried this out. 1 person handling Nancy. 1 person managing the vehicle and the escape route. That is the only operational structure that explains how an 84-year-old woman gets moved from bedroom to street in 41 minutes without the operation collapsing. Now think back to that dinner table, 5:45 in the evening to 9:48 at night. 4 hours. Tommaso drives Nancy home and watches her walk inside. 6 hours later, 2 people are at her front door. Someone knew Nancy would be alone that night, knew the layout of her house, knew where the cameras were, knew which ones recorded and which ones did not. Knew she had a meeting on Tuesday that would end their financial access permanently. And someone decided the distance between that dinner table and that Tuesday meeting was too dangerous to leave unclosed. Let us eliminate every alternative explanation because that is what the FBI did. And watch each one collapse against the facts. The first version, randomness, a drifter. A prowler testing doors in the Catalina Foothills. Nancy was unlucky. The timing was a cosmic accident. If you want to hold on to randomness, you have to explain away every piece of planning in the evidence. A random intruder does not visit a property days or weeks in advance to map camera angles. Does not tap a doorbell lens with a gloved finger to test whether it is broadcasting live. Does not know which cameras record video and which merely log motion alerts. Does not move through a dark house without disturbing the living room or kitchen. Does not navigate directly to a specific bedroom. And does not have any conceivable mechanism for knowing that 6 hours earlier, the woman in that house left a voicemail for her attorney saying she could not wait until Tuesday. To accept randomness, you have to believe an unknown stranger selected the one night in Nancy's 38 years of living alone when she was preparing to revoke someone's access to her finances. That is not a theory, that is a wish. Discard it. The second version. Savannah Guthrie. Her daughter is a co-anchor of NBC's Today Show, nationally prominent, publicly visible. Maybe this was retaliation. Leverage against a public figure. If Savannah was the target, the operation should have professional fingerprints. Kidnappers who target families of public figures operate with communication in mind. They send demands. They provide proof of life. What actually followed Nancy's disappearance? Bitcoin Ransom notes that the FBI assessed as fraudulent, designed to mimic a kidnapping for ransom scenario while concealing the actual motive. And the forensic evidence contradicts professionalism at every point. The backpack traced to a Walmart. An Ozark Trail model bought with cash. Professional kidnappers do not leave biological evidence at the scene. They do not buy gear at big box retailers. They do not conduct rehearsal visits captured on the target's own doorbell camera. Let this one go. Which leaves the version that demands you look back at that Saturday dinner table and ask the hardest question. Someone knew Nancy's house well enough to walk through it without light. Knew the cameras well enough to distinguish recording devices from motion-only sensors. Knew Nancy's schedule with specificity. Knew Tommaso drove her home at 9:48. Knew the garage door closed at 9:50. Knew she would be alone from that moment forward. Someone knew Nancy had called her attorney. Knew the Tuesday meeting was imminent. understood with absolute clarity what that meeting meant: revocation of power of attorney, financial audit, criminal exposure under Arizona's elder abuse statutes. Nancy's disappearance was not a disruption. It was a solution to a legal problem. The meeting was cancelled. The will was never amended. The power of attorney was never revoked. The audit never began. The only witness who could testify about unauthorized transactions vanished from her own home, bleeding, 6 hours after telling her lawyer she needed to act immediately. Now here is what gives the most reason to believe this case will be solved. Nancy did not keep her concerns private. She told friends. She left a voicemail. She put an appointment on a calendar. She built a trail of intent that no abduction can erase. Every conversation she had, every phrase her friends memorized, every timestamp logged by a camera or a pacemaker or a cell tower. Those are Nancy's testimony delivered from the evidence itself. Someone stopped Nancy from speaking to her lawyer, but they could not stop her from speaking through the record she left behind. The FBI has 2 male DNA profiles being processed through genealogical databases using the same methodology that identified the Golden State Killer. A distant cousin of one of these men submitted a sample to an ancestry service at some point. Algorithms are constructing family trees from that match. The branches are narrowing. They have cell tower data for every device that pinged near Nancy's house on the night of January 31st. They have identified which signals appeared in the area repeatedly in the weeks before Nancy vanished, and then stopped appearing afterward. Sheriff Nano stated publicly, "We are definitely closer." That word definitely does not get deployed casually by a law enforcement official speaking on record about an active federal investigation. And the structural flaw in this operation is arithmetic. 2 people know what happened, 2 DNA profiles, 2 individuals who will eventually be identified by genealogy by cell tower convergence, by the slow gravitational pull of a $1.2 million reward. The first person to cooperate gets the reduced sentence. The second absorbs the full weight. 2-person secrets have a half-life, and the half-life on this one is running down. On January 31st, 2026, Nancy Guthrie sat down for dinner with family. Partway through the meal, she stepped away and called her lawyer. She told his voicemail she was not comfortable. She had already decided to take back control of her own finances. She ate dinner. She made conversation. She let Tommaso drive her home. The garage door closed at 9:50 in the evening. 6 hours later, a masked figure disabled her doorbell camera. 41 minutes after that, her pacemaker went silent. Tuesday, February 3rd, 10 in the morning. The attorney's office in Tucson. The appointment was confirmed. Flagged urgent. The receptionist was ready. The chair stayed empty. Savannah Guthrie posted on Mother's Day 100 days after her mother disappeared. "We miss you with every breath. We will never stop looking for you. We will never be at peace until we find you." Nancy spent her last evening of freedom at a dinner table surrounded by family, carrying a secret she was 48 hours from exposing. Someone at that table or someone connected to it made sure those 48 hours never passed. We are making sure the world knows what Nancy was trying to say. If you have any information about what happened to Nancy Guthrie, call 1-800-CALL-FBI immediately. You can also contact the Pima County Sheriff's Department at 520-351-4900. The reward is $1.2 million. It is real, it is unclaimed. And someone out there knows something they have not said yet. Share this video right now. The more...
Okay, so... that was a very informational video, in my opinion, and it answers a lot of questions. For me, anyway.
What's going on with your number?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not working all of a sudden. It stopped working. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm trying to figure out why my phone isn't working at the moment.
All right, so I have a scenario here, guys. After watching that video there about the power of attorney, since we know Tommaso had the power of attorney and money was being missed out of Nancy's account, I know Mr. Man, the sheriff, Nanos, was a gambler. or is a gambler.
Is a gambler. He's still a gambler. Yeah.
And from what I know, Tommaso and Sheriff Nanos is a frenzy type of people.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think that maybe Sheriff Nanos was asking for money to use for gambling? And Tommaso was funding him for the gambling.
Yeah, so...
And this was bookies that was coming to get money.
Okay, so they're trying to call me.
Yeah, you're okay. Just give Ann 1 second here. She's having technical issues.
Why don't we use your number? Can we use your number instead?
Yeah,
we're gonna use his number instead because for some reason mine kicked me off.
Well, hopefully, can you access your email account? Hopefully, somebody didn't block your email account.
Oh, I got my email account.
Okay. Well, then you're having technical issues then.
Yeah. I'm having technical difficulties, guys. So, he's going to send you the new number.
Hold on.
That you can call, text, whatever. Until I figure out what is going on with...
Okay, I got a message from Teresa. She wants to send a couple pictures. You can send that to our email address, please. The voices for missing .nancy@gmail.com. So check and see if you got any new emails from anybody, because she said she was going to send in a couple pictures over. But you guys can actually should be able to call my number, but I got to figure out what the number was again. Open up your notepad. Remember, I gave you the number.
520-261-6383.
Yeah.
So I'll put that in chat so people can go ahead and call in if they want to call in.
So the new call-in number I'm going to put in the chat here.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the number?
520-261-6383.
261-6383.
Yeah. So that's the new call-in number if you'd like to call in and voice your opinion, chat about whatever.
You gotta get a cord to plug in, because they're gonna be calling. I can't. My phone.
I am like super duper thinking that, more and more after watching that video, that it's evident that T and and our wonderful sheriff.
There's a ring of gambling going on. It sounds like maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. And Tommaso was funding him for his gambling. That's a lightning cord.
That's your. They're calling on that phone, I think, Todd. Hold on 1 second, guys. I've got the wrong cord.
Okay, well, text the pictures to us then on this phone number, the call-in number, please.
Here. It's not long enough, so you're going to have to...
You gotta be shitting me.
I shit you not. So, yeah. In my opinion, Tomato is funding his gambling, not Nanos.
Right. No, Nanos wasn't funding Tommaso's gambling. Tommaso was funding Nanos' gambling.
Yeah. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you.
It sounded like he was taking maybe money out of her account, out of Nancy's account.
Yeah.
And when they couldn't pay back the gambling, the bookies came to get him, to come to get her.
I don't know. I don't know. I think
I don't know.
no, Tomato was funding Tomato's gambling, not Nanos. I don't know. It just seems kind of odd. You know, how they're buddy and, you know, she disappears a couple days before she was going to see her lawyer, and
Well, that other image looks like Nanos.
mm-hmm.
There's two images. There's the guy on the porch, and then there's that other image that looks kind of like him, like Nanos is standing with the mask on and all that.
Yeah.
That looks like Nanos, that image, because it's the same built in the way he stands.
There was one other thing that I wanted to discuss with, and I think, who said it to me? I'm trying to figure out who told me that.
I mean, the guy was putting putting a $25,000 bet down on U of A for a college basketball game.
Yeah, it was a $25,000 bet, and he lost.
Yeah.
He lost it.
Was it this year or when it was? I don't know. It's speculation. It's somebody called into JLR and said that or it was Alex's stream, one of the two streams he'd said it on.
I don't know.
Somebody had called in and said that. Maybe it was Juice's stream. I don't know. I know I watched it on somebody's stream.
I don't know. This whole thing is just crazy to me. This whole thing is just nuts.
Teresa said she was going to send some images, so I don't know. Nobody's calling in. There's a couple messages here, so let's see what we got here.
Got a few messages.
Teresa, if you're around, send me those images. I ain't got nothing from you yet. Send them to the phone number, our call-in number. The one you're messaging me on. Okay, just got them.
You got the messages?
Yeah, she sent me a bunch of them. Actually, is this the one?
So if you want to call in, Teresa, and discuss these images, you can do that.
Okay, so she sent me... Okay. Yeah. If you can discuss these images. I'm not sure what you're trying to show us.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Is somebody calling in?
Well, I'm not sure what you're trying to show us. What is it you're trying to show us?
So if you want to call in, Teresa, so we can go over these photos, that would be wonderful. If you want to do that, that would be great. I think numbers 520-261-6383.
Call us on the number you're texting all these images to us.
Yeah, if you want to give us a
And then
call,
you
and we
can
can go over what we're looking at here with the images.
Or I can call you. Let me see if I can get a hold of you. I'll just call you. Okay, she's calling
Connecting.
you.
Connecting.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hi, Teresa, are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing good. Voices for the Missing here.
Hi. So I don't know what order you guys got the pictures in.
Okay, I'll take a look at it real quick here and I'll tell you. Okay, so the very first image shows Tommaso with Annie holding a dog.
Okay, so my reasoning for doing that, I screenshotted an actual face image of Tommaso.
Okay.
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 So you see his face, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This one right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you actually take your phone yourself and zoom it out, look at his face and his eyes, okay?
Okay.
He still actually has that pretty eyelash in the, when, you can notice that there's a pretty eyelash when, in the picture that I have later on right there, that I'm going to show you, that's in there. He has the pretty eyelash. The eyes are totally the same. You see the pretty eyelash?
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
And he has the one lazy eye, and then he has the one lazy eye, and then you see in the other eye, it's bigger. And if you look at the perp's eyes, he has one lazy eye and one big eye.
Ah.
And then look, he can only cover so much of his eyebrow.
Right.
So the mask only covered so much of his eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so look. So not only that. So what's your next picture you got?
Okay, the next one is the family photo.
Okay, look at the body language of the family. Look who's standing next to Nancy.
You see that?
Yep.
Just look at the body language of the whole picture, okay? Look at the kids' body language. Look at, nobody's even holding hands, hugging.
Right.
The one son, he looks just like, oh, what's really going on?
Uh-huh.
He's just disgusted. Look at the body. What is your point of view from the body language of the family picture? And that was this Christmas.
They do not look like a happy family to me.
Well,
nobody's hugging. Nobody's holding hands.
There's no hugging. It's just
there's
they're all
no
together.
Emotion. There's no family emotions. I mean,
no. And you see Savannah and Annie standing next to each other,
yeah.
which is,
and that
what did you think it'd be? Maybe Annie and Tommaso.
Right.
Standing next to each other, and the mom. Usually, a normal family photo is the mom, the oldest ones, the grandparents standing in the middle, and then you work the family outwards.
Absolutely. So
look at the body language of of that photo.
Yeah. Why is Tommaso next to Nancy?
Okay, so look at his leg. Do you notice? Look at his leg. This goes to the next picture I'm going to show you later on also.
Oh,
look at his leg.
Yes. No, I see his leg. Yeah.
Which one?
Do you see his body? Look at his body posture. Look at his body posture.
Go to the leg.
Hold on.
Go to the family picture.
No.
I'm trying to get to it. It's just it's hard to get on this phone because of the screen resolution.
Zoom up and show him. That is.
You don't have to zoom in the picture. Just look at the picture itself like normal.
Yeah.
And look at his leg.
Yep.
No, zoom back zoom back as a normal though. So you can see his whole leg. Zoom back to the normal picture.
Okay.
To normal.
That is normal.
Look, so now you can see how his leg is. Look.
Yes.
Look how he steps forward that way. Look.
Yep.
You see his arm? Look at his shoulders. Look at his body demeanor. Okay, look. Just look at his body right there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now go to your next picture.
Okay, so the next picture is the picture of the perp. trying to cover.
Okay, so when it comes to covering, okay. That one was for, noticing the eyes, the eyelashes. That one is for notice. Look, you see how you still see his eyebrows under there?
Yeah.
At the corner, those are the dark, but you see his pretty eyelash too. And you can see one lazy eye and one big eye.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so really look into the camera. Remember how Tomas, if you looked at his screenshot picture, you look at the ears, you can see the shadow of his ears. You can see his ears in, like, you got to zoom in a little bit and really look at the shadow.
This one over here, right? This one that's over on the right-hand side?
Show me.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Look, you can see the shadow of his beard and everything in another picture, but look at his ears.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see his pretty eyelash? You see his pretty eyelash? And in the eye, it's in the eye, big eye without the pretty eyelash?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. And you can see his whole entire tiny little ear shadow. If you really look, you can see the shadow of his ear.
Yeah, I can see the shadow of the ear.
Okay.
Yep.
So, okay, next picture.
It kind of looks like an elf ear, sort of. Like, see how his ear looks like kind of like an elf ear?
It's just a little tiny, it's, if you look at his, that's why I sent the screenshot of Tommaso, because it shows his whole entire face, the very first picture.
Yeah.
I stared at it for a long time. His ears, you can see, small, big, medium. Look.
Yeah. Okay, wow. I see what you're talking about.
Picture?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that eye is like kind of a... But I'm trying to figure out how did he...
But wait, you gotta go to the next picture. You gotta go to the next picture.
Okay, so the next picture is just pictures of him, just pictures of being on the porch.
Yeah. So, okay. So can I see what you're looking at?
Yeah. So this is what I'm looking. Oh shoot, right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's just another. That one goes for afterward. Do you have one of where his hand was up to hit to the camera? I didn't send you one of his.
No. Other than these.
Okay.
Other than these.
He has duct tape. Let me see what pictures I sent you again. He has duct tape underneath his wrist. You can see the duct tape there.
Is this one? Is it this one here?
No, that one is still more up. Okay, so, no, I didn't send it to you. Hold on. But there's one that's like that. Did I send you, scroll over to a different one?
Okay, so after that, I get a picture of him and Annie 14 years ago. Or was that I don't know. I got a picture of this one.
Some people have asked me what happens if they don't find Nancy Guthrie.
Okay, so that one was because I want you to still compare the eyes and the whole face. So if you go back to the previous one.
Go back to this one here.
Yeah, so that one is still, but the way it was sent to you, because the one that has like this half a screenshot, like it's too bright on your end, but if you still compare the eyes and the ears and the side view, it's still the same as tomato.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, look, if you really look at that picture right there, you can see the shadow of his beard in there. Like, if you look really close into it with your phone, which one is it? The other one. There was, it was this one. Dang it. Hold on, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay.
You can see the shadow of his beard. And then you see him use that one, like, this one is the most important one. You can see the shadow of the beard. You can see his ears and his step. And his arm, shoulder, that's his whole body right there. To me.
See, right there you can see the mustache.
Huh?
Right there.
Are you talking about this one here?
Then pull your phone out, son.
Pull it out.
Oh.
A little bit.
You're away from the camera. Pull your phone away from this camera. Yes. Is that the picture? Yes. But you can see his beard.
Yeah.
Like, he has the foot stance. But then there's a picture that I thought I screenshot it. But you can see the tape on his wrists already on both arms. Let me see if I can see which one I'm talking about and resend it. Okay, so I just sent another one.
Okay.
Where's the marine camera? Did you get it yet?
No, not yet. What does the chat think?
Well, on the case of comparisons, there's a video that I want y'all to watch. It's a comparison video that I thought was pretty darn good. It was a good comparison video on the perp at the door and tomato.
So you're thinking maybe it might be this Ivan Miller guy?
No, I don't know. I think it's tomato.
Because that guy ran all over the place. And there's possibly these guys could be the ones that took him over to New Mexico, and because I know he didn't go. I don't think he came to Arizona at all. The Ivan Miller guy, but I know he was in New Mexico.
They could have paid him off, but the pictures that I'm like watching right now or looking at right now, I think it's tomato.
Yeah, it could very well be. I mean, it looks, they have a lot of the same.
Some people are ballsy.
Yeah. And it really wouldn't surprise me if he is involved, knowing the video we just watched. You know, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I watched that one before.
Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense.
That does too. But from the video, I'm just going off of the video I see off of the front porch.
Mm-hmm. So
that's I was just seeing about what your guys' view were on those pictures.
yeah, they definitely. It's a good match.
Yeah, you brought some limelight to it. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't think about looking at all that stuff. But
yeah,
if you put them, I think if you would put them side by side and actually just look at the details to see if things kind of match up, I'm sure there's something there.
How does the family profit if there's no body? Well, I think there's after a certain amount of time goes by, then they can declare her deceased. And then...
But there's no proof of life either, so I mean, I don't know how they can do that.
Well, after, like I said, after a certain amount of time passes, then they can declare her deceased. If there's no evidence of her being alive. 5 years in Arizona. Yeah.
You guys really think that the family's gonna move back in the house?
I don't know. I mean, either that or I don't know if they can even try to sell it at this point. I don't know. But it wouldn't surprise me if they went ahead and moved into it. I mean, that's just my opinion. They're shady. So I don't know. Something's not
adding up at all. It's just
this is not. It's not adding up at all.
And there's been several people that drove by Annie and Tommaso's house, and there's like no sign of them at all.
The memorial, the new memorial was taken down again.
Yep. Yeah, which is really, that's a little strange to me. Why would they take it down?
After they just got their way and arrested 2 innocent people.
Exactly.
Why keep going?
Exactly.
No, they can't go there. Why take it away?
Yep.
Okay, so there was another image that just came through right now. So this image here. Can you see that?
Yeah, so that's the one where if you look at his wrist, you see how there's the thickness there?
Uh-huh.
But
yeah.
I thought I screenshotted the picture where his hand was up to the camera, but you can see the duct tape roll. It's like a duct tape roll. There's rolls of tape around both of his wrists. And you can see it's right there around his wrist. And that.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, you can see
the one that's the one that's over here on this side over here.
You can tell on both wrists, but when he takes his phone up, you see?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there's a roll of some kind of tape. There's the rolls of something around. It was so planned.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I just share some interesting pictures and what I thought of them.
Yeah, thank you so much for.
I would like to see these. I'd like to see these pictures colorized if they can get them colorized, because I think it would actually it'd be easier to see things. Take that.
Yeah, but if you can actually, like the picture that I sent you, you can actually touch your phone and zoom out, and that's how I saw the shadow of the mustache, because I touched my screen and zoomed the picture out itself on my phone.
Oh. Can you do that?
No, not on here. It's not allowing me to do it.
And then you can
If I hold it, I can try to zoom it as much as I can. But
Yeah, just like zoom out and you can just see things. You can even like zoom in on the ears, like everything. Like that's how I noticed the eyelash, the pretty eyelash, and like the eyes. Like if you look at the screenshot of the very first picture I sent of him, and then really look at the body language and stuff, it just looks like him to me.
Yeah. I don't know. What is this stuff that's sitting on the ground right here in front of him? What is that stuff that's sitting on the ground right there?
I don't know.
You see that? What is this stuff sitting on the ground right there in front of him on the mat?
Looks like it'd be a newspaper. I don't know.
Kind of looks like packages or something.
Yeah. So they must have had to. I don't know what that is.
I think we need to figure out what that is.
Are they on any of the other pictures?
I don't.
Maybe they're more clear on the other pictures. I don't know.
What is that stuff? I just noticed that. I'm like, what the hell is that?
It looks like packages.
Packages on. At the evidence, I guess, at the scene.
Let's see. There's stuff. Let's see. Look, they're right there in that image too.
Okay, is that one clearer than the other one?
Yeah, this. Well, it sucks on this phone because you can't really zoom in.
Yeah, like so maybe download them onto your computer. You can download them to your email or send them to your email and upload them to the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I never seen those on the map before like that. So to have packages at the front door on a mat like that, you think they would put them in more of a secure location so people don't come up and porch pirate.
And they would the delivery.
Maybe that was a porch pirate.
I don't know what a porch pirate is.
Well, who knows? I mean, what is that stuff?
Yeah. Clues. Okay, I don't want to take up too much more time, but you guys are being able to receive emails and pictures and chat and stuff besides the guys. And it's nice to have a girl finally.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
I didn't send any of these pictures to the guys, so, and they share different stuff and you share different stuff and everybody's different, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it.
There's just more clues after you start looking at stuff. You're like, what was that? I don't think I've ever seen that on there before.
Yeah.
Not even on the. See if you can pull up the original photo or the original video and see if those or anything's on that mat.
Okay, hold on. See if I can pull anything up.
How they left the plant there. Why did they leave the plant there?
Right? Yeah.
Why did they leave the plant there?
Exactly.
Like, how many days was the plant there for?
Oh.
The fourth day?
Yeah, I think it was on there for a while.
Like, how did the guy know to go get the brush too to cover up the camera?
But see, there's also, there is footsteps of a trail from the bushes to the side of the house. Like, you know how Mark the Shark, he had drone footage of that one rock that had the black streak mark on it?
Uh-huh.
That's why we were all saying maybe golf cart. But there's no golf cart tracks to go out anywhere. There are, if you look at drone footage from day 1 and day 2, you can see the FBI right there. Are foot tracks right there. They're still fresh. You can see them. I have those pictures too if you want me to send them to you guys.
Yeah.
What is this right here?
What?
I know the lights the lights from up at the top of the hill, but for them to be shining like that, but then right below it, it looks like there's a solid subject. See where the lights are at, and then right below it.
Yeah, it's a car in the middle of the street.
Yeah, it looks like a van or something.
It looks like something is right there.
Yeah, it's something solid. Solid, like...
It's not there. There's no solar light there.
Yeah.
Out into her street that way.
Because she's got too many trees sitting there.
There was somebody sitting right there with the light, waiting.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys...
Yeah, y'all can see it.
You guys see that? You guys see that in the chat? It's this right... If I can get my finger in there and show you guys. It's... Shoot. It's hard to do it on the...
I missed that car going down the street, sitting right there.
Right there. See all that right there? This area right where my finger's at. Right? All that area right there.
It's that one light right at the end of the street.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can... Oh, shoot. See, it's really hard to zoom in.
On, because we know the house lights are on.
Right.
Obviously had video of something, maybe. Obviously, but they didn't want to turn.
Yeah, that right there. See, you got the black... see, right there. See, you got the handrail.
So, right... I don't know. They're not going to be able to see.
So you guys see the lights where they're like kind of like bright and shining there on the right here.
At the house, yeah.
Right on the house. Right here. See all those lights that are shining right there? And then right below it, there's something solid right there. So it's like a truck. It looks like a truck sitting there. A white, or I don't know. I can't tell what the color is of it, but you can tell there's a vehicle sitting there. It looks like something that's kind of, I don't know. I wish we could colorize it. See it right there?
Mm-hmm.
And then zoom out to see.
It looks like it's got a tire. It looks like it's got a tire cover on the back of the vehicle too. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Like a spare tire on the back with a cover on it. You see that? It looks like a van of some sort. I wonder if you can get a different angle to actually tell on there.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can turn it.
That's what I did with his face. I took the one picture and I turned his face
to see. It too much, you know.
You're turning it way too much.
Right, like right, maybe you can tell. There's a vehicle right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I could take this and get it enhanced and maybe colorize it and see if I can tell.
Can I send you guys a couple more pictures that interest me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Sorry, I did say I was going to hang up.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but there definitely is a vehicle right there. You can tell there's a vehicle there.
Hope I'm not disturbing the chat.
No, nobody's been trying to call in. You're good.
What does everybody think in the chat? What do you guys think about what I just showed you?
Definitely what sparks my eye is the backyard. That spot. Definitely the spot in the backyard.
The one that looked like it was dead.
Okay. I'm gonna send you this.
Part of the lawn.
Yeah, I think I do believe it's the lights up on the top of the hill, but there's something solid right below it.
Yeah. It.
Oh, hold on.
Can you see the cactus? The cactus doesn't just grow over top of something solid there.
Hold on, I gotta save your guys' phone real quick.
You see there's a tall cactus here, but there's something blocking it down here. See the tall cactus right there?
Mm-hmm.
But there's something right there that's blocking it.
I think she said she's going to send another.
Yeah, it takes a little bit for it to come through.
Yeah,
that like 10 minutes or like a few minutes, like 5 minutes. I was like, dang. I don't know why the email is just like. Can you check to see if the email went through? Because it wasn't going through even earlier too. For voices of the missing for Nancy.
Let me see.
Email one.
Nope.
Okay, I just sent you a couple.
I'm gonna have to evaluate that video again to see what I can see that's over on that side. Because there's different. I mean, this right here, when it gets up to right up to the front door, I never noticed there was stuff that was sitting right at the front door. What is all that stuff? There's more stuff than just the backpack, possibly.
Yeah, that's why I like to go back and check stuff. There's no way they're gonna solve this if they go back only 2 times and within 3 weeks.
Right.
They got one hair. Like, what does that house look like inside? Like, I can't believe what the house looked like. And nobody's gone there to clean it. Like, there's something now.
Well, they said it was immaculate when they walked in.
They need to take that fluorescent thing back inside the house.
Yep, I agree. They should have done that. The very first thing they should have done was that. They should have secured the crime scene. They never should have gotten on the driveway to mess up tracks. If there were potential tracks on the driveway, they screwed that up. I mean, there's so much stuff that they screwed up.
So I got this photo from you. This is her backyard.
Okay, so that's the day after, her
abduction
report.
Yeah.
Okay. So go to the next picture.
Okay. This is her. It looks like her garden.
Yeah, that's the same spot. 2 weeks later.
Wow. Yeah. You can see the difference between the 2 dates.
Yeah, something's different. Something was poured there to.
Interesting.
Okay. And then you've got this image here.
Drone out there. I need a drone. I want to see what the backyard looks like so bad. Okay, so the one circle is there's still the blue comforter there. I guess your phone doesn't do it, but there's the comforter there, a blue comforter or something still on the bench there that's been sitting there the whole time. This picture was about 2 weeks. This one was the before, and then I sent you another picture maybe of it still there 2 weeks afterwards. What? Like, what was that? They take it. And then there's the pink bat right there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's hard to see. Let's see if I can flip it around. So there we go.
Okay, so there's pink bat or something right there at the end of the one flower bed. Yeah. Oh no, that one is the black thing. So the black thing sat there for a while also.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, so the flower bed. Oh, that's where the guy keeps watering. That's what that picture is. The gardener, the guy in the white Tesla, he went and watered that one day.
Really?
There he is. Yeah, but then you see how there's 2 bushes there?
Yeah.
But then if you get another drone later, there's only 1 bush and it's all dead. Should we go to another picture?
Go to the other one.
That one is the tire tracks.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
the tire tracks.
The tire tracks coming out of the garage. Okay.
No police officer lined up actually that way right there so far. I think the furthest that the cars have gone is to where that first truck is.
Right.
But do you see those track marks right there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure can.
And it's not from Nancy, because if you see the way her car is going to go, but you see there's tire tracks on the other side of where her car lines up from.
Right.
Her car.
Yep.
Wow.
So where's the trash cans at? Is there trash cans there too?
I have pictures of those, but I have to, I have to get those ones.
Well, I was wondering, because if there's trash cans there, did they pull the trash out? And maybe those are the trash can marks.
Trash cans in the corner in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not even in the garage.
Okay. So we'll go to the next photo then. And these are footprints. So they got footprints going out from... Okay.
Right there. Too bad your phone can't, like, just maybe touch the middle of your phone and go out.
Touch the middle of your phone and go out. I don't know if that'll work on that phone.
Yeah, I can make it bigger.
Yeah, make it. Okay, so right above, oh, you can't see it. It's too bright like that. But right above the red line is the footprints of where the perp walked out.
Ah.
And then right at the tip of that are the rocks where the black marks are, tire marks are on the rocks that Mark the Shark has footage of.
You know what? Maybe that was a bobcat maybe that's the bobcat that was in that we're seeing. That's in the driveway.
Like, they were in those bush trees also.
You know what? Maybe it is that bobcat. I wonder if we can, you know what? Maybe it's that bobcat that we're seeing that image of. The one maybe, right? Let's see if I can.
You mean the one from up the street that drugged the poop Jones?
Yeah.
Who?
No, what I'm saying, maybe this is the bobcat that we're seeing. That's right here on this image. If I can turn it just right. It's over there on that one area.
Yeah, you can see the light in the back.
Yeah, but there's something solid there that's covering that cactus too.
Covering the cactus.
See the long cactus that's going up between the lights?
Yeah.
Or it's a tree or a cactus or whatever. But below it, what is blocking it? It's something solid there.
You guys would have to go and like inspect the yard and see what, like, if something was there. That's what I'm saying. Nobody, and they turned the sprinklers off because that yard is not green at all, and she had her yard green.
Yeah.
Remember how whoever was there, they broke the sprinkler right there.
Right.
Remember how they used to shoot up?
Yep.
They just turned the sprinklers off.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's evidence in that front yard. There's evidence there. They're just being lazy.
They're hiding that's the whole thing. They're hiding, and I think the YouTubers, we were getting a little too close for them, and we were starting to figure stuff out, and they didn't like that. So it was like, get rid of them. We got to get rid of them. Yeah.
They didn't like their job being done for them.
Wow. You pointed out some very good stuff.
I tried.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'd like
Yeah,
to see-
that is definitely.
I want to see I kind of want to see the main video again, just so I can see what's up on that floor mat.
Thing you can. Oh, the other thing that bothers me is that really dark oil spot, like not where the memorial was, but across the street on the other corner. So there's this really big, huge oil spill right there. So if you go and look at the drone footage from the very first day, it's super, super dark. Like it looks fresh, like if like another car was sitting right there.
Hey.
It's like a rinky-dinky car, and that's why something was leaking right there.
Let me see if I can find that real quick.
I think I might have a picture.
Hey, if you got a picture, that'd be wonderful.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Let's see. Hold on.
You know, it'd be good is if we can get everybody kind of like on a Discord cam or something. We can stream it. I gotta look into it for Ann and see how we can do that. Get some of y'all on a Discord cam and just connect that away. I think
I wanted what was I looking for? Oh yeah,
the dark spot in front of the other flower spot. Probably a screenshot. I found it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm a little bit
No, you're good.
I am not tech savvy.
It's just that I had to re-screenshot it.
What are we looking at now? Trying to look at?
Save your. Anyways, I don't know how to a little bit of fun with it. Oh, above it, how it says footprints, you can actually see the footprints better.
Okay. Whenever the picture comes through, I'm curious to see
I'll have
it.
to. Let's see. Yeah, there's one more. Yeah, there was one more image that came through right now. So what is this image showing here?
So if you look around the red circle, you see the dark spot in the corner above it, and above the red circle, that's the oil spot I'm talking about.
Yeah. Can you send me a better image? Because there's like two people on the bottom that's just like taking up all the image or taking up all the room.
Okay, let me edit it. Sorry about that.
Good night, me and you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. She's just going to bed.
You know what? I might be able to balloon it. Okay, yeah, here. Never mind. You don't have to send me nothing. I'm good. I got it. Okay, so here, this one right here. I got it.
Okay. Yeah, that oil spot.
Whoa. Whoa.
You see how fresh it looks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
is
looks
fresh.
wicked fresh. Okay. Wow.
And your phone, I don't know if it showed above it, but you could see if it had it correctly. Like you could see the footprint better.
Oh,
Here, I'll send.
Is there footprints there too, next to the oil spot?
Footprints I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 footprints right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, there was a lot of stuff they could have. Yeah. So you got forensic stuff there. Oil spots.
There, I sent you the better one of the footprints. And you can, if you watch the drone videos, like again, I said from the couple of days, you can see them walking around the detective around it, taking pictures of it.
So they got pictures of that too.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, that's what she said. They were walking around taking pictures of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, they cleaned all that crap up because it's not it's not there now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is just insane. I mean, you really put a lot of, you made a lot of good points and, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this image was taken on March 27th? Or is this just what you have in your...
Go by what the drone footage says.
Yeah, March 27th.
Well, that was like almost a month and a half later.
Mm-hmm.
Blanket was still sitting there. That's my point. And look, if you look at the picture, now you see only one bush there, not 2 bushes. If you look from February 2nd, drone footage.
So is there another picture?
Oh, that's one I'm going to look. Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you got this one. Oops.
I do have a sent one.
Yeah, this is the new. This is the newest one you sent right here. This one right here.
Well, I can send a picture of the. Yeah, that's the foot marks. Okay, let me look for the. Because I do have one, I think, from just a couple of days after, and that blanket was there. Like, that's why I missed the drone footage. It was so important. I really want to see what the backyard looks like. But what was that blanket? Why did they leave it there? Like,
well, what is that blue thing?
Well, somebody had said in chat that it was a shirt that they used with the canines, the sniffer dogs.
What is this thing tripping out on?
But there was okay, I just sent it. If you look down, you can see the blanket is still there. I'm not sure if it shows the time date, but it was still just a couple days afterwards. It was when they were doing when they went on the roof.
Okay.
The day before, the day after the morning.
Okay, this one here.
Yeah, so if you look down in the corner, you see how the blanket is still there?
Gotta look again. Down in the corner.
Where bushes are. Like, the whole thing. You can see the whole thing. You can see that there's, in the garden, the long garden right there, you can see there's 2 bushes there. And then you can see the comforter or whatever that is. It looks like a comforter to me.
Yeah, it looks like
Right
blankets. It looks like some kind of blankets or something. Right there?
Yeah. Yeah, so those were there the 2nd or 3rd day after she was missing. And then the one with the pictures of the circles was like almost a month and a half, 2 months when she was gone. And they're still sitting there. And there's only 1 bush now. And the corner of the backyard, that one spot I showed you, is getting more dead and deader.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mary says, is the blanket in the back? The shirt was in the front yard.
Yeah.
Is the blanket in the back?
So this was what's in the front yard here. What you're seeing here is in the front yard. Now, what is going on here? Okay. So this, what you're seeing here, is in the front yard. With the blue, it looks like some kind of a blue blanket.
That's FBI stuff. Those are like whatever they were doing under there, that was all their business.
Yeah. So there's the front yard, guys. And then this is the drone image of the backyard. Or yeah, I guess this is the backyard, kind of like, yeah, just before it goes over to the porch area in the backyard. But there's those sheets that are right here coming out right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the backyard where there's like blankets and sheets and all that. It's in there.
I thought I had a picture of the pink bat, but we noticed a pink bat one day, and then, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next day it was gone. Mark the Shark got that on his footage too.
Wow.
Because he went back the next day to see if it was there, and it was gone. And that's when the white Tesla guy went there and watered only the, whatchamacallit, the one side of the garden.
So that garden, I'm trying to figure out what so that garden's in the backyard, right?
I don't know. Everybody's just been calling it a garden. I don't know what garden means to you, but it's just like her bushes, her tree bushes.
Yeah, it's like a little rose garden. But yeah, you can see in this. Okay, so you can see in this area, guys. There's like a little bare spot right there. And then right up here is like a little rose garden sort of type of thing. And then down here, there's like a bare spot. But if you look in this other image, where is that at? I gotta find it now. Here it is right here. But if you look in this area here, see how green it is?
Mm-hmm.
So something's dying
in
that area. Something's dying in that backyard, and they're not allowing anybody to get on that property to look. So they know what's going on.
What if they put her in the garden?
That's what I'm wondering. They buried her.
She could.
I wonder if they buried her in her backyard.
Spot it though. That dead spot in the corner looks big enough for a body to fit right there.
Absolutely.
And why did it go dead so fast?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why the neighbors are being so protective.
Yeah, I think the neighbors, in my opinion, know a little bit more than what they're claiming they know.
Yeah.
You know, I really do. I think
why such defense around the neighborhood?
Exactly. Like, what is so wrong about us being out there? Obviously, they're trying to hide something. Obviously.
And they don't know how to report accurate news.
Yep, especially Sue Ellen, yeah.
No, I said the news don't know how to report accurate news.
Oh, no. Nope. Nope.
Okay, well, hey, thank you very much for all those pictures. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's...
I'm glad I got to share them with you.
Absolutely, that was good.
Yeah, we got to share it with everybody, actually. Everybody on the channel got to see it. Everybody in the chat. So now they get to see them,
and you guys can look into them and maybe do relook it. But I don't know.
We're going to see what we can do to try to see if we can kind of enhance or colorize that solid area to see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We need a drone out there.
Yeah.
Well,
but the thing is, if we go out there, we're going to get a ticket or get arrested.
I'm wondering, are we going to get ticketed only if we're on the roadway? Because if we were on the backside over by the wash area, they're going to ticket us back there.
Oh, God, yes. Are you kidding me?
Is there signs back there? Let's see how long it takes for the no parking signs to come down.
Yeah.
I would.
Who keeps signs up that long, really?
I know. Which the signs weren't even legit anyway.
And that already itself was a point. Like, you guys are not here. They were already trying to get them out from the beginning. That's why they left the signs there.
Yep.
Well, you guys.
The fact that someone said that some mysterious guy comes to pick up her medication, very strange.
How come nobody has, tried to, go and offer to try to take a bid and tour that house that's abandoned around the corner? Because have you watched Alex's life? That house is there's no windows in a couple of the windows. It's a shithole, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, that one that's on the top of the hill, right?
You guys should really look up the police lines, the actual, if Juice were to shown that the officer shown him that other night, he was not doing nothing wrong because he was beyond the black line.
Right.
That whole situation was so wrong. So wrong.
Wow.
But if you got property lines to start searching closer to around the neighborhood, that would be a great thing to do.
Yeah, I'm just, we're right now at the moment, we're a little freaked out to even go near that neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly, because you just don't know.
Because,
Look who's scared who.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's I can't risk it. Yeah, I really can't.
Neither one of us can risk that,
Understandable.
I mean, it's, that arrest of Alex and Juice really...
I get arrested, I guarantee I'll lose my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
And then we have a kid that we have here, and we just can't afford to take that chance.
No, I understand.
So
okay, good. Let's see, guys.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for all the images and all the info.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Awesome.
It would be cool to be able to chit chat with you guys.
Absolutely. Anytime we're on, go ahead. Call on in. Okay. Alrighty, you take care.
You have a good evening.
Bye. Bye. Wow.
Wow, that's
some good information there, guys.
Really good information.
Good pictures, and she had a lot of good valid points. Wow.
We have a few tech savvy people that we know of that can help us out.
Okay, so there is a video that I want to show you, and I thought it was awfully good, and it was a great comparison between Tomato and the perp at the front door. I know, I don't know if some of you guys don't like this person that is doing this video, but I'll tell you what, I think he's got something on here. So
2 hours watching the same 40 seconds of video on loop, pausing it at certain sections, slowing it down. Here's to have a slight hitch to his step, which I always attributed to cautious night walking. Then I noticed his feet does this funny thing where it juts outwardly once his left leg is extended right here. Now watch his right leg right here. This photo of the perp standing upright in his natural position, I guess I could say. Now you can see his feet face outwardly still. And so I went over, the Savannah Guthrie, Annie Guthrie, and Tommaso's walk to Nancy's memorial. What do you think would happen if I were to put Tommaso and the perp's walk side by side for you? Okay? So have your wallet ready, because you might like this readjusted working theory.
you see how they're like the same?
I'm learning a lot about the FBI, that the FBI is just cool. They are the cool kids, just like Tommaso. They got on those shades. However, unlike Nanos, the FBI will never, ever clear anyone until they are done with their investigation, once the case closes. So how can these two men appear to have a very similar walk and even share the same stance with a very similar bow-leggedness? I sat there for approximately 2 hours watching the same 40 seconds of video on loop, pausing it at certain sections, slowing it down. Here's to have a slight hitch to his step, which I always attributed to cautious night walking. Then I noticed his feet does this funny thing where it juts outwardly once his left leg is extended right here. Now watch his right leg.
So yeah, that
right here,
right there, got me. I was like, holy moly, that is too coincidental right there. The two walks were, the stance, everything were the same. So that kind of is shifting my whole idea of, and you can see he wasn't too, in the original video, he didn't look like he was too upset about, what is going on. So, yeah. What do y'all think? I mean, I think it has a lot of similarities. Just saying. to me, it seems like there's a lot of, oh, you're very welcome, Teresa. Thank you for the call. I mean, you really did give us some really good info to think about, and we're going to try to doctor up those videos and see if we can get rid of some of the, get rid of some of the stuff in the videos. Several people say Tommaso is too tall to be the perp, but the lens distorts the images. Yeah. I really think that, I really, really, really think that Tomato, they do walk the same. They walk the same. They have the same footing, the same stance, the same everything. So, and I don't think Tommaso is too tall either. So, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to go on. So, I wish the Uber driver would speak up. Yeah. Yeah. I wish Sue Yellen would give up her camera footage also. Because I'm sure her camera's got a lot of good stuff on it.
Yeah.
So.
I'd like to see if we can take that image and try to enhance it.
Well,
you have to do an online photo enhancer. We can actually enhance it to see the outline of if it's a vehicle or not, and see what's on the porch.
Yeah. Who was it? I think it was this one. It was this one. So see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to try to enhance those pictures, and not me personally, because I have no idea how to even begin to do stuff like that. But we're going to see if we can get somebody to do that. Figure that out. But
we have a few tech-savvy people.
Yeah, I am getting sleepy, so I think we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Good information coming through, guys. Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, did you get a hold of DGL? And
I did, but he didn't have... I got to get a hold of Alex, because he doesn't have two sons, or...
DGL's number?
Yeah.
Well, Nico's in town too, so... And that's a good guy to go searching with.
I know, I'd like to go searching with these guys, but I haven't had a chance to get a hold of Alex to get the numbers. But I will. So.
We'll have to see I wonder if Alex is live.
Good night, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Shyby. Thank you. Good night. Yeah, we're going to get off of here. It's almost 11 o'clock. We need to go to bed. Yeah. Dad's Gone Live was with Nico today. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Such good information coming out now, I mean, that's awesome.
Oh. Savannah did something. She released something, I think it was today, too. Oh, what was? I saw something that she had released.
So apparently today, did Savannah release something? Like a statement or something?
She released something. It was either today or yesterday or one of the two. She had released a video.
Thank you, me Blondie. I appreciate that. Tell
I don't know
you.
if it was today or what.
Some people just need to.
It was just something I
knock
saw
it
that
off.
came through. It was maybe I don't know. Who knows? I don't see anything new. But of course, she doesn't post it on YouTube. She posts it on her Instagram and all that stuff, and what other social media she has.
Yeah.
She doesn't post it on YouTube like she. So I don't know.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for joining in. Great conversation.
Yeah, see, they don't show. I'm looking at the perp video right now, and yeah, it does show stuff up on her porch. What is that? Right there, lamp, right here.
I don't know.
What is that stuff?
I'm thinking they're packages or something.
Yeah, they have to be packages or something.
So anyway, y'all have a great night. Mods, thank you for controlling the trolls. Anyway, thank you for keeping it a clean chat, and until next time, not sure when I'm going to be searching again. I need somebody with me. I think Sunday, we're going to go out Sunday for sure. I'm not sure about tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow. I'm going to get a hold of the guys and we're going to do a search. I'm going to join them in their searches. Casey says Savannah's video is on YouTube.
Her newest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna look that up real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
All right, just a few seconds.
Well, this one's from TMZ. TMZ put something out. It was 43. It was a day ago. Oh yeah, here it is, right here, guys. Okay, here.
You got it?
Yeah, I sure do.
Thank you, Phyllis. Yes, we will drink. We'll bring plenty of water and liquid IVs. Okay, here's the video.
Always with me, you know. It's
this one here. Okay, so this is her newest. This is her newest video she posted. I don't know if this has been. You guys have seen this or not, but. Here. This is on the Today Show. So I'll go ahead and play it here for you guys.
always with me, you know. I cry every morning on the way to work, and I cry every morning on the way home.
Savannah Guthrie is doing her best. 4 months after the Today anchor's mom, Nancy Guthrie, was reported missing, she shares a heartbreaking update on how she's been coping since returning to the morning show.
It's always with me, you know. I cry every morning on the way to work, and I cry every morning on the way home. And I'm grateful to have good friends and to be able to come to such a beautiful and joyous and supportive place. Like so many people out there, you know, you can You can hold all of these things together.
Nancy was reported missing in February after authorities say she was abducted from her Arizona home. And though the case remains open, Savannah returned to work on April 6th, which she describes as a, quote, little respite in her day. And that's largely due to having co-workers like Jenna Bush Hager that add some light to her dark chapter. Savannah tells Jenna, first of all, I can't really even look at you every day without crying. You are my best friend. You know it's really hard to come back. When I see you in the morning, I know that you see me no matter what is going on, and sometimes that's almost too much because I feel like to do the job, I gotta keep it together. That said, the 54-year-old knows returning to work was the best choice for her, adding, I'm happy to be back. It's not that I'm not thinking about it, because I am, but it's something to do, and it brings me a lot of joy to be with everybody. But no, it's not
enhanced
easy.
it and colorized it. Where did this come from?
I'll show you in a minute.
Ooh. I don't look like him at all.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay,
so
guys. So we got
something. We got some more stuff here to show you.
Okay, so real quick, I just got an email. Perp photo.
Colorized.
Hello. I found this on LinkedIn. This shows everything more clearly what's in the background. I have run this through photo forensics to see if anything had been added, and nothing has, only the colors added. I don't think the company would have put their logo on it if it had added anything other than colors. So we're going to show you this video, or this
Take it, just okay.
photo of the background. All right. Real quick, guys. Oof. Okay. Hello. Okay. Let me turn the... All right, so here is the colorized version of that picture of the perp. Now I'm looking at... Look at... Whoa.
That don't look like him at all.
Wow. And then in the background, do you see where the car should have been?
Not in this image, but
yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it over here, I'm looking at those other cactuses that are blocking it.
Right.
Well, no, I got a voice. Trash cans should be 3.
And then I'm gonna zoom into the photo, or the stuff that is on the porch right down here. Which, what the heck is that stuff?
Hey, what is that stuff? Those aren't packages.
It almost looks like metallic of some sort. Right?
Those aren't packages.
Yeah.
And now we know. Now we can see what the color of his shoes are.
Yeah, the color of his shoes. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting, guys.
Can you zoom in on his face a little bit more?
No, that's all I can do.
That's the furthest we can do.
That's the furthest we can do on the zooming.
What is the reading? What does the reading on the post say for Montel Technologies?
When the FBI released the photograph related to Nancy Guthrie case, we reviewed and enhanced the publicly posted image to help the public better identify the individuals shown.
Using controlled contrast, clarity adjustments, and feature emphasis without altering the underlying evidence, we improve the interpretability of the original black and white photo. The purpose was simple: assist awareness and support lawful identification efforts using responsible enhancement practices. Pima County Sheriff, Nancy Guthrie. Okay, so all the tag names.
Yeah. So somebody just said, could it could be the doorknobs, that those are the doorknobs. I don't know. Could be the doorknob. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of like a...
Because if you look where the camera was, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could very well be the door. So, yeah, that's that. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Just looks kind of crazy to me. So, anyway, that's what we have for tonight.
Hey, that's a good. Yeah, I mean, Blondie's got a point there. Look at those shoes and compare them to the color of the shoes on the video of them walking at the memorial.
Ooh, ooh, good. Let me see. Hold on. Where was that video that I? Hold on.
Photo of the perp standing.
I'm gonna see if.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Good
right
point.
So have your wallet ready because
Okay, so.
you might like this readjust.
All right, let me see. You can't really see like a good.
Perps walk to.
Well, let's see. I don't know if I can show y'all this, but kind of looks like maybe I don't know. Can't
Well,
really.
your fingers are in the way,
Well,
blocking the shoes.
no, they're not blocking the shoes. I don't know if they can see it. I have to hold it because it's a video and
Can you
it's
take
not-
a snap? Can you take a screenshot of it while you're doing that?
Well, let me get a
Why
better.
zoomed in?
Nancy's memorial.
Let me get a
What do you think
better
would happen if standing upright?
thing. Let me see
In
if I
his
can
natural
get a
position, I
better
guess.
thing and then I'll screenshot
Now
it.
you can see his feet face outwardly still. And so I went over, the Savannah Guthrie.
Okay, so he's
Still.
zooming out to.
And so I went over.
Okay. So we'll see if. Well, they look to be maybe the same color.
They got stripes on them. Yeah, they got those shoes that got stripes on them. What about the other? Does those other shoes that he had on that colorized? Do they have stripes on them? There's stripes on them.
Okay, well,
Hey,
this very well might be something. I will show you. So here's the video of him of his
but there's
shoes.
a white. It looks like there's a white trim going around his shoe. See the white trim in the front,
And then,
and then
this one of his so
I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. That's pretty interesting.
Can you zoom in on his? Can you zoom in on his glove? Or is that the furthest you can?
This
zoom?
is the furthest we can do it.
You might have to take a screenshot of that and then try to zoom in on it again.
Ay, Todd, you're driving me nuts.
Well, I mean, that's what you're gonna have to do. Take a screenshot and then zoom into it again.
Okay, let me see if I can do it on my. So this is the clearest it's gonna be of that glove.
Okay, we'll show them.
That's the clearest it's gonna be on that glove. So.
And then take a picture of his face too.
Well, hold on.
So they can see it.
All right, hold on, guys. And then his face, we're gonna do. So this is the closest I can get on his face. So, I don't know. I I don't know, guys. Seems kind of, yeah, not the same shoe. It just, I don't know.
I don't think that doesn't look like him at all. I don't look like Tomato.
So, I don't know, guys. But anyway, we're going to get off of here. We're going to bed. Maybe talk some more about it tomorrow, or...
I wonder if there's anybody in Pima County that's wanted, that looks kind of like him.
Don't you think the FBI would be...
Well, I mean, maybe he's on the FBI wanted list, too. Or maybe,
Yeah.
But at least we've got images now that are colorized. That people here in the chat can see that and pass it around as well.
Mm-hmm. Someone said that looks like Savannah.
Nah.
I don't know, guys. But anyway, we're going to get off of here and maybe go over some stuff tomorrow. We'll see. I need to get out there. I really need to get out there and start searching, but it's like I can't go by myself. So, thank you, Vishai. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm gonna figure something out. I need,
you guys can always...
I'm so half tempted to just go by myself because I really need to be out there searching. I don't feel right not going out there and searching. I've got to get it done. I've got to get it done.
We just got to get contact numbers of the other guys that are around.
I just feel like
meet up with them and tell them this.
I feel like I'm wasting time by not searching, and I should be searching. But it's too risky to go by myself. But sometimes I just feel like this morning I wanted to just get up and just go on my own and do my own thing. Mm-hmm. But I can't because it's too risky for me.
Too much other political... It seems like too much political drama stuff going on right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to...
you got to watch your back.
I don't know. I kind of just want to get on my scooter and do that road that I did before and just go further down or further up.
I understand that, but message these guys and give them some ideas as well. They can go with you in these spots, or if they've got spots, you can go in their spots as well.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to get a hold of these guys and see if I can join in on there with them. Yeah, I'll wear the snake boots.
Yeah, we've got snake boots. We've got cooling towels. We've got snake boots.
Yeah.
She's got her little pew-pew if she needs it. She's got her hat, sun hat. She's got a camelback. She's got her scooter too. She needs to use a scooter.
Yeah. Nick just got off. Email them. Yeah, I'll give them a text. I'll shoot them a text and see if I can get with them.
We have Nick in our Discord, so we can get a hold of Nick. Plus we've got his contact number.
Javelina guards. Yeah. Humphrey said Javelina guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pew pew.
Well, you used to have that electric shock thing too.
I did, but guess what? You can't have them shipped here anymore. From Amazon.
Yeah, but what happened to the one
them.
you had? Did it break?
It died. I used it too much.
Well, maybe somebody Maybe somebody can get you one. That would be definitely a good
I
item if
know
they
who
get
can
one.
get me one. Oh, my sissy.
Ah.
She can get me one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an electric zapper, man. It'll scare the hell out of them.
Evelina go away spray. Hey, I can get they don't like red pepper, so I can put red pepper and ground it up and then put it in a water bottle with water, dilute it with vinegar actually, and then shake it and then I can spray it at
Just
them.
call what's his name.
That'll do it.
You can call what's his name too. He lives in Kelly. Glenn.
Yeah. So yeah, okay guys.
I can get you one too.
Good information tonight. Super glad we came on here. I wasn't going to come on here, but you know, all this other stuff, I was like, yeah, we need to get on here and who blamed Alex for streamers' issues with neighbors?
Who what?
She blamed Alex. Who blamed Alex? Lauren? Oh boy.
Wait, hold on. What happened?
On JLR's live, she blamed Alex for streamers' issues with neighbors. Wow. I guess we're going to have to check that out. Oh boy. Good night.
She
Thank
blamed.
you.
So they're saying Lauren did that?
Lauren said something? I don't know.
Blamed Alex for streamer issues with neighbors?
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, we'll have to look. We'll look on his
Was
live.
that today?
Was that today on his live, on JLR's live today? Chat was mad.
Okay, do you have a timeline or a timestamp of where it was on the video?
Yeah, we'll watch it. Yeah, she came on. We'll watch it and see if we see anything. But anyway, thank y'all for everything. Mods, thank you. Subs, thank you so very much. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we're not spreading rumors in this channel, so I mean.
So anyway, we're out of here. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time.